how's it going? Today I want to talk about change. Change is a natural part of life, and oftentimes people take issue with the change happening around them. You might have heard the phrase, people don't like change, or people are afraid of change, or whatever variation before. While it can be a valid statement, I feel it is used too often as an excuse for why people don't like something. When people have a problem with something like McDonald's new creepy mascot, or 343's inferior Halo art style, this is often given as the reason.
And they are fun, and people are going to be scared of change, and they're going to be scared of evolution. They always are.
I'm going to use the new Halo games as an example a lot. There are tons of theories and videos on why people don't like the new art style, as if it's this difficult thing to figure out, but really the answer is simply that it's just bad. Bungie changed a lot of things in Halo Reach, more so than any other Halo game, and no one seemed to have a problem with that game. And that's because they designed everything well, and even though things were different, it still felt like Halo. People don't hate things like 343's changes simply because they don't like change. They hate it because it looks terrible, and it doesn't feel like Halo.
No.
Oh my lord!
Many people had issues with the new Star Wars films, myself included. But my biggest issue with The Force Awakens was probably that it completely negated everything that happened in the original trilogy. It set the galaxy back in turmoil, had Han and Leia divorced, and Luke hiding away in shame. So my hopes for The Last Jedi were that they would fix this issue, and maybe show some progress. Maybe the Resistance was in the process of beating the First Order, but something threatened them, and they had to stop it. Something to show that the original trilogy wasn't completely pointless. And then the movie started, and I saw... The Resistance is almost completely gone, the galaxy has lost all hope, and the rebels are back at square one. And the original trilogy's grave gets ever deeper. On the topic of Star Wars, a trailer was recently released for the Han Solo standalone film. Now people were complaining from the mere thought of this, but to actually see it happening is a little disheartening. The argument that these movies are unnecessary is extremely strong regarding this movie. Of all the characters to have a movie based on their backstory, they picked the one that would be hardest to cast and the easiest to anger people over. I don't think it's really possible to recast Han Solo and make it work anyway. Harrison Ford's performance was too unique and charming to be replicated. I could be completely wrong and this could be the greatest Star Wars movie ever, but what I've seen so far leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Especially the line,
I was kicked out of the flight academy for having a mind of my own.
Not only does this not sound like something Han would say, on its own it's a pretty cringy line. Like something a kid would say to his parents, not a young galactic smuggler. That's all just my opinion, though. I could be completely wrong. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.